Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for BoardGameGeek at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting down with Hans van Tool and Pieter Boots. You guys are both from the Game Master. And Pieter, this is your game, Rhodes.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So what are we trying to accomplish here?
Well, the most points of
course.
Of course. But the line of the game is actually very simple. You start producing here. It goes to your farm. You have to deliver it to the harbor, and there people can buy the products. It goes to the warehouse, and then you can fulfill these tiles. There you get points and the money, and most points wins in the end.
I was going to say, it certainly has a nice flow from left to right.
Left, right, yes. But there's also a social aspect to the game. For instance, when you start producing, like it is a worker placement game, you start producing, you choose two tiles and you place them here. Then you take the number of products you have, 3 grapes in this case,
right.
And you start dividing them among the players who have grapes.
I'm helping a little bit. Like at the startup, each player chooses one land tile. Here on the board you can see where you start with. So you don't need the rule book. You can start right away. Say, okay, with 4 players you get 25 money. One small ship, a big ship, well, big ship, a 2 ship, and another 2 ship. The big ship you only get with 2 or 3 players, and with more players you have to buy it. So, okay, so this is your startup. Yeah, please continue, but I'm just trying to help out.
But if the red one has a grape, and also the other one, the green one, has a grape, so you start here with dividing 1, 2, 3, and then it's over. And that goes for
advantageous if you were red, maybe not the best move for me at green.
Yes, well, indeed, but you are always happy to have some grapes.
That's true.
Because the other one produces for you, so you can choose to do another action. So the red one might think, am I really happy to help the other one to produce? And
so you could call it a cooperative element, but it's also people can try to just for example, if you choose 2, the other one you would choose maybe only 1 because you don't have it. So you're annoying the others also. But cooperative play can pay off, but not always.
So sometimes you choose your friends. And
very important.
That's also in the harbor, because later on in the game you place your ships in the harbor with the products, and people can buy your products. That means you get the money.
Shall we show to the audience how that works?
Yeah.
For instance, the yellow player now. He has some grain production there. You always start with 1 block on your first tile. So he may, for example, bring something in the harbor. What he does is he activates his harbor, his farm. Sorry, and then he may put his ship over here.
And push them on down the line.
Push down the line, and the price goes down for the other products.
So the newest thing has the highest price, makes sense.
Yes, new on the market. And he gets, for each product, he gets money, drachman, or victory points.
I was going to say, and this seems like contracts that you might be able to fill with some of those products for points and money.
It is another action, because the red one can choose to do this action, and then he chooses to buy them, and it goes to the warehouse, and there he has to fulfill. So you can buy the white and the yellow, that's 7 and 5 is 12, and then he
places it in
this one.
Yeah, and he could even do this one, which is this one is 3 victory points, that one 5, because if he's doing the assignment, he puts them there, and he can transfer this one with a special Yeah, express delivery.
shipping.
The first he can move from his land, it will cost 3, and if he wants another product for the assignment, it will cost 5. But for only 3, he can fulfill and gets 5 victory points and 5 money.
Well, I gotta say, as a compliment to you both, I mean, having not laid eyes on this is, I am sorting out just by looking at the board what these different worker placement areas are doing. So that's a testament to that the design is really well done. I do have a thematic question though, is, you know, theme-wise, since it is named after the city with giant statue on
Yes.
so
Colossus.
is the theme supposed to be that we are helping to build the Colossus, that these are materials building, or is it just taking place in the same city? Was there a reason for the theme?
Well, that's really fun. What we thought, it would be nice that you have to build the economy of Rhodes to make sure that the Greeks, because they're completely bankrupt, because it was such a big statue they had to build, so they have to pay off their debts. So also at the end of the game, for example, you can transfer money into victory points. So we contribute to the island of Rhodes. That's in fact the idea. But of course, like for example, there's money in it, and people said and bragged about, oh, there should be coins. But we said, no, money is so nice to feel, and so it maybe it feels a little bit weird, but these are IOUs of the Greek of the Rhodes government. So that's in fact what they are. But we saw in this case, we decided, because the testers enjoyed it so much to have this money in their hands, that we said this must be inside the game, even if it's historically not really perfect. So this is why you create a game. This is your own dimension. And
well, I was very excited.
Pieter has done very well.
I was very excited also to know that this does play up to 5, which is great for a nice medium weight game. How long do you think a full game would take us?
1.5 hours. That's also is 2 up to 5. Perhaps a little longer, perhaps a little less, but it's about 1.5 hours.
Well, I think that gives us a great taste of what to expect if you guys want to go check out Rhodes, which is from Game Master. And Hans and Pieter, thank you so much for letting us take a look.
You're welcome. Okay.